morning, everybody. Welcome to the third hour of Unscripted here on Color 10 CBS. We are live from College of the Ozarks in Hollister, and I'm Maddie Conklin.
I'm Jeremy Rabe.
And I'm Tom Turton.
And it has been a great morning here, highlighting all the beauty, the fun, the businesses that Hollister has to offer. And I was just telling you guys, it has gone by so fast. This Friday is flying.
It is.
Yeah, this has been a great time here, learning about all the different things that Hollister has to offer, learning about the College of the Ozarks,
Yes.
Hard Work U.
And I feel like I'm back at home since I lived here for so long. Hollister has
College?
Yes.
It's his 50th year.
I lived right up in this hotel room right up here. Yeah. They didn't know about it, but no, I'm just kidding. I do love Hollister. I did buy my first house here, and it has a special place in my heart because it does feel like home, especially when you're a young adult making those types of decisions and you're performing in Branson, as Tom knows. You know, it's just a special place.
Yeah. Well, and that's a great tease for what we're going to be talking about later this hour, Jeremy. We are going to be talking about real estate here in Hollister and why it is the place to buy your first home, raise a family, and talk all the good things about real estate here.
Well, I mean, it's a community, first of all, and it's old school community is what it is. Everybody knows your neighbors. Everybody is friends. You get together. You have a good time. You just interact.
Tom, to that note, we've been speaking to some of our guests behind the scenes, and we have not 6 degrees of separation. It's like 2 degrees of separation in Hollister.
Yeah.
Everybody, you're so right. And speaking of wanting to know more about Hollister, how about we bring in our friend?
All right, John, come on in.
Hey, good morning. Welcome to the third hour.
Yes, good to see you again.
Yes.
We have John Hagee with the Chamber of Commerce. So, John, second hour we kind of talked about all about Hollister, but let's focus on something coming up in October that's going to be really fun. That's been around for decades.
It has. So we are super excited. We are going to be celebrating the Grape and Fall Festival coming up on October the 11th. It is one of the longest running festivals in all of Southwest Missouri, going all the way back to the Grape Carnival in 1911 that started right here in Hollister, Missouri.
Oh, is that Tom?
No, I was going to say when you said celebration, it's gone on for decades. I thought you were talking about Jeremy's birthday, since this is where he bought his house.
I was going to make a joke that, Tom, were you there for the first one?
I was there. I was there before the river ran through.
Right along the White River, and that's the reason that they started the Grape Carnival.
That's it.
That's right. We brought the railway in. People started celebrating coming to the White River, bringing their families. And so as a celebration of that, at the end of the harvest season, so the end of summer, kind of like what we're coming into fall here, they would celebrate, bring those harvests in. A lot of people don't know, but Hollister was known for its grape production back in the day. And so those grapes were sent on the railway cars, shipped over to St. Louis and to the factories there, made into jams and jellies. And so that's part of the premise of the original Grape Carnival. Celebrate that bounty, that harvest, a big community baseball game that would kick off, and people just came and celebrated and had the Grape and Fall Festival.
What is it like now?
So the Grape and Fall Festival was brought back in the early 90s there by the City of Hollister and the Hollister Chamber of Commerce. It's been running continuous since then, and so now you can expect about 140 vendors. We fill Downing Street. We've got more than 20 entertainers on 2 different stages that will perform all day long. We've got a Color Me Grape 5K that's going to kick off that morning. All of the proceeds are going to go to our Hollister Schools Foundation. They're doing such a great job with the kids and the community. It's sponsored by our Rotary Club of Hollister. They come out, they volunteer. We're going to throw color. We're going to have lots of fun. A 5K through beautiful downtown Hollister. It concludes right on Downing Street as we kick off the Grape and Fall Festival. So you're going to be able to come in, see those food vendors, see those other 140 craft and business vendors, and just have a ton of fun on Downing Street from 9 to 5 that day.
It sounds like everybody's grateful to be here.
But cricket.
Yeah,
cricket.
wait, when I think of grapes, though, I think of wine, too. Will there be any wine there?
There will not be any wine, but we do have our friends over at Turkey Creek Brewery that'll have a sampling station.
Oh, that's
We've got wonderful stations and restaurants all along Downing Street where you'll be able to have those adult beverages, including wine, if you decide to partake in that.
And John, did I also hear there's a grape stomping like Lucy? I love Lucy.
It is. So that's exactly what we're going to have. It's one of the oldest and only grape stomps that happen in the entire country. I believe that there's only 6 actual grape stomps that happen, one of those being right here in Hollister, Missouri. We're going to have that at 2 o'clock o'clock that afternoon. So from 2 to 3, teams of 4 are going to compete. We're going to have lots of fun, put them in big barrels with fresh grapes, and see how much mess they can make there on Downing Street.
Wait, how do you sign up for that?
Yeah.
You can go to
And your feet turn
hollisterchamber.net.
purple.
It's $25 for a team to come out and be a part of that. We have more than $200 worth of prizes that'll be awarded to the top 3 teams. So you've got a pizza party, we've got Fritz's Adventure tickets, we've got all sorts of fun and cash prizes that go along with that.
And can kids be a part of the teams? Because I know myself as a kid, even as an adult, but
So we
Stop
try to
my-
make it as fair as we can. So we've got a kids division and we've got an adults division. So we don't want those kids edging out those adults. We want to give the adults a chance. So we put them in their own division. Adults just can't compete with the cuteness of those kids in a barrel.
Okay, does the general public get to partake in the grape juice then?
I wouldn't recommend that. We've got them in their
Oh.
bare feet. The grapes have normally been sitting a couple of weeks. We want to make them nice and messy.
Seasoning.
Can I just say, he just said you can't compete with the cuteness of a kid in that grape vat. Have you ever seen Tom Turton in a grape vat? I'm just saying it's pretty cute.
I have stomped grapes.
See?
I expect you to have a team on October the 11th
My
at
feet
2
got
o'clock.
really cold and purple.
And so the grapes these last couple of years have been green, so you're not going to have
okay.
all the staining that goes along with it.
Well, I didn't mind. It was like socks. I didn't have to buy socks for like a year.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, but it's a lot of fun. That's the thing. To come and see that, whether you have a team or not, is just a hoot.
It's a great benefit of it.
Yeah.
well,
Thanks for those visuals, Tom.
yeah, I say, speaking of the purple feet,
Poke your mind's eye out now. Yeah.
I wanted to get back to the color run because it's not just a regular 5K. Like,
is not.
colors are going to be coming at you. Your shirt's going to be just a rainbow of fun. And what a good memento to take home.
It is. So those T-shirts are excellent mementos. You'll be able to get a T-shirt if you register before October the 1st. You're going to get that T-shirt. We're going to throw color at you. You can set that. We've got instructions on how to set that color, so it will last for years. That you'll remember coming to the fun run and the Color Me Grape 5K.
Well, John, it's been a pleasure speaking with you.
Yes.
And here's the fun thing, guys. Coming up, we've got 1 full hour left. We're going to tell you why, if you're thinking about moving or buying an investment property here in Hollister, we got a real estate agent who's perfect for you and tell you all the best reasons you want to move to Hollister.
Yes.
All right, guys, don't go anywhere. So much more fun in hour 3 coming up right after this.